I'm Ian Tilley. I'm 47 years old, married. I've got two children. I've got a daughter who's 16 and a son who's 11. Busy in work as well. I'm an operations manager for an M&E contractor in construction. I head up our Midlands region. I would say that the back end of last year, I was struggling with energy and concentration, particularly in the afternoons. But it wasn't just one thing. I noticed I was putting on weight. I wasn't happy about that. And I think I just wasn't finding the time or making time to focus on my health. Another thing that I noticed at the back end last year was my sleep. I was waking up for a couple of hours in the night, struggling to get back off. And then when you do finally get back off, the alarm's going off an hour later and you feel terrible. I just thought, coming to the end of the year, life's busy and I just wanted to be more focused. I knew I could be better. I think it was that. I knew that I could be better. And coming up to the end of the year, 2026 has got to be different. Happy to say now that sleep's fantastic. Not waking up, the effects have been fantastic, really.
And what kind of effects have you seen?
Definitely more energy, 100%. I don't get that bit of fatigue after lunch.
How much weight is it that you've actually lost during that period, past 4 months or so?
Started at 90 kilo and I'm now at 77. What I can say is it hasn't really felt difficult. We've talked about it. I'm a chocoholic. I've cut down on chocolate, of course I have, but I'm still eating chocolate. Part of me going on this journey and getting frustrated with myself last year, I guess, was what can be challenging. It's an important role that I've got, I would say. And was I operating at my absolute best? Well, probably trying to, but if you're having a couple of hours a day where you're thinking, actually, I'm going to put that off to tomorrow and I know I'm going to feel better, you're not achieving what your full potential are. So I feel better in work now. I feel like I'm on top of my game, getting out more, not just on my own. Like I said, my wife and I are walking probably 30k a week together, which is good. We spend good quality time. Said that I started the boxing classes with my son. That's something he wanted to do. And I thought, actually, I'll go along and do it. That's 2 hours a week with him. It's sort of combining being healthy, being fit with quality time as well.
What would you say to somebody who's considering working with me but unsure whether to take that next step?
Yeah, it's probably exactly the same as me. I was sceptical. You think you can do these things on your own? What have you got to lose, really? That's the way I looked at it. But you've also, what I say is, you've got to want the change. If you've tried it in the past and failed, why? I'm sure, George, you'll get to the nuts of that pretty quickly and say, change this, change that.